is recording.
But
Boom. All right, MJ, you got the flow. You got the flow.
About what?
Y'all seen that?
Nah, let her go.
Go ahead, MJ.
About what?
So if
Are you being truthful about everybody?
They-
My bad. Are you being truthful?
you being truthful about your potentials to the guy you sitting down at the table with?
If he asks.
Oh yeah.
Regardless. Is you coming out and just saying it, or only if he asks?
Um, it gotta cross my mind. It's like, how do you even open up? How do you even? You just sit there one day.
Too.
Yeah, you just sit there one day and be like, yeah, I forgot. Let me go ahead and put that out there that I'm talking to other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's she talking about being uncomfortable. That's what she talking about.
Man, we've all been on dates with people that tried to be slick and say some shit like, I know you got some other hoes, or I know you fucking with some other niggas. They trying to get that information out you when they say that shit.
oh, that's still asking though. You know, that's just asking on the low.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, if you ask, even if you ask on the low, I'm gonna tell you what's up. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Shit.
But
It'd be wrong not to though.
You feel
Do
like
I have to?
No, I say that'll be wrong not to if somebody what if that person.
Oh yeah, it would be wrong. I think you should, only because, especially if y'all go places in public and stuff like that, you need to be aware of things. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if the person he's talking to is like you said, some people fall in love on different times. They could be like buku, like think that this is my nigga, this is my girl, and trip out.
People don't let go either. Some people don't let go either, so they might trip on just seeing you with somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to know.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think that it should be something that's talked about or told or explained and things like that. Yeah.
But my bad. I was gonna ask her, but you would never volunteer the information, only if you ask, right? You won't volunteer the information.
I don't mind volunteering it, but it has to be like maybe a topic or something that was brought up. It's just awkward to it's just awkward to just be sitting there in conversation and be like, I fuck with other people. You know, like, how do you even say that if it's not even brought up in some way or some topic going on about it or something?
I know how to say it, but I'm gonna let y'all come back to me.
Go ahead.
Okay, great. I want to hear that.
We're gonna come back because I know it's gonna come up again when you go.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the last how y'all say it.
Well, shit. Now run the question back.
So, are you being truthful about your other potentials when you're dating, not in an exclusive relationship?
Yeah.
When you're dating and you got other potentials, are you being truthful with the chick? Are you letting her know what the deal is?
Yeah, I would. Mainly because, like you said, feelings get involved, and like you don't know who feelings is where at that point. And to be dealing with other people, some people get fucked up by that. But then another point is, you don't know who toasting and buttering her bread, so you don't know how you gonna make a sandwich with that.
Right.
Come on,
I'm just saying, how you make a sandwich with that? True or not? Because you get burnt. The bread might get burnt.
That boy say you need to know how his breakfast being made.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's to simplify it in other terms, though. But
that's funny.
Nah, I'm just saying. And
I get you.
But like you said, then I said you don't know how exes feel. Like people don't let go. People can know it's over with, done, and they can still trip on you just because the fact they ain't done.
Yeah.
Just on that simple fact.
Yeah. See, that's a whole nother aspect of it. But I mean, I agree with you though.
That ain't. I just think they need to know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't feel there's nothing big, but.
So you gonna volunteer it, or you gonna wait until she asks you?
Who, me or Nat?
You gonna volunteer it, or you gonna? Are you gonna
Like you say, if she asks, yeah, but if I feel like, and then another point about that, it's hard for me to answer it because I ain't trying to fuck more than one person at one time. Cause
Really?
I'm really like that's crazy. Like she said, like that's crazy. Like that's unnormal for niggas. Like that's unnormal for niggas. Nah, but
I'm just saying Mike said he at least maybe two, you know.
No, that's nah. I ain't saying I ain't had the moments, and I ain't saying I would never do that. But I'm just saying like the way shit going right now, like I've been chilling. My niggas that told me like nigga, you fresh out your situation, nigga, why you ain't wilding? And I told him, nigga, some shit I do. I ain't trying to have no shit on my shit.
Nah,
Have you? Now, let me not ask that
It's
question.
funny
Am I
that
going?
you understood that, huh?
What's the question?
I'm trying to have no shit on me.
Huh?
What's the question?
Not for camera.
Oh, okay.
I can edit it out. We want to know.
Okay.
You done brought it up. We want to know. I can
Yeah,
edit
know
it
what I'm
out.
saying?
You gonna cut this part out.
Have you
Yeah.
ever? Have you ever?
Ever?
Shit on your shit.
Oh, nah, never. Knock on wood, never.
Have you ever did what?
Had shit on my shit.
What
That
is
shit
shit?
on this lip. That shit on his lip got some shit on his
This
lip,
what
dog.
he was like, man, it's some shit out there.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Have
she
some
asking
shit on
that.
my
Yeah,
shit.
has you ever had some?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
no,
keep that in.
no,
You
no,
keep that. Yeah,
no.
take that out.
Okay.
Take that out.
I'm
Nah,
thinking y'all talking literally shit. Like, what the fuck? How this shit come up?
Oh,
What the fuck y'all talking about?
he
Talking
on that.
about talking
nah,
some
like I said,
some
let me
butthole
knock
sex
on
or something?
wood. Nah, let me knock on wood. Nah, straight up though. But that's it though. That's how I
Okay.
feel about that.
What about Sharp? What about you, Sharp? What about you?
I know, right? This nigga here trying not to answer and shit.
Tell the truth now. Tell the truth.
That nigga said back.
So look, all right. Now I'm gonna keep it G. So the older I got, the older I got, the less I gave a fuck, right? So it used to be a point where it used to be a time where I probably wouldn't say shit. Even I probably wouldn't say nothing unless the person asks. And
Right.
Go ahead.
Nigga, how we was, nigga, it used to be when the person find out.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Before that, it would be I won't say nothing. You just gonna have to find out. And then it was an evolution, man. Then it got to a point where, all right, if you ask, I'm gonna let you know what I got going on. I never gave a damn what she had going on.
Right.
Are you serious?
Man, I ain't know it. You can ask anybody I ever dealt with. They can
No,
tell.
I believe it. I believe it because I've heard a lot of men are like that to a certain extent. I mean, y'all, why? That's why though. That's interesting. Why?
Because look, man. It's whatever is right here in front of me, man. Like if especially if we not intimate with each other, like shit. If we just kicking it, we just kicking it. I mean, I don't need to know nothing that you got going on. Now, when you cross them lines, the woman might want to know a lot more than what she would have wanted to know at first. So, like I said, the older I got and the more evolved we got, hey, I gave less a fuck, man. Like, I won't say nothing, or I just come in just telling you off the rip, especially if it's in the flow of the conversation. Like y'all said, man, if it's in the flow of the conversation, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, we'll chop it up about that subject. But I'm not just finna come out the blue, especially on the first date. I ain't gonna come out the blue and be like, hey, so all right, so you is this one, you know what I'm saying?
Pick which day you want.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna come out like that. But if it's some people want to know certain things on the first and second date and shit, and they gonna come with them questions anyway, especially later on in life. Like I said, the more evolved we got as a person individually, the more you want to know, the more you got the experience to ask certain questions and all that type of shit, man. A lot of women got a whole new set of first date questions right now that they wouldn't have had 5 years ago.
Back then,
You know what I'm saying? So the more experience you get, the more you come with with certain type of questions on that first date. So it's you might get asked that shit on the first date. And then, you know, it might catch you off guard. Some niggas might lie and then double back and be like, hey man, you remember when you asked me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, shit. Like I say, man, the older I got, the less I gave a shit, man. So
Right.
the older you get, the more honest you get. Am I lying?
No, that's true.
Nah, you right.
That's true.
Real,
And you pretty much, you know, you pretty much said everything that I said on how I felt, with the exception of a few things. But I mean, I respect it. It's pretty much the same shit. But like me, like I said earlier, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I volunteer the information just depending on how far we going. I'm not gonna do it on the first date like you said, but if we've been going on a couple of dates, then I might volunteer the information if I know that she ain't the only one, only because I feel like she need to know she ain't the only one. Look, mama, I ain't even trying to play with your heartstrings like that.
Speaking of, I had a female ask me how I know you. I'm gonna ask you later how you know her.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but
I got a question on that though. But does the way the other person carry themselves, is that a factor?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, if you would tell them, I mean.
If I know, if I can sense what type of woman she is, like how she moving, how whatever we got going on that day, if I can sense some things, man, I go ahead and volunteer that shit. Just depending on it's case by case, man. It's circumstance, man. It just depends.
I mean, I just feel like I would, you know, I wouldn't mind volunteering information because I would want to volunteer with me. She don't have to, but I would respect her more if she knew that I wasn't the only one that she was seeing. I like to know stuff like that. It's not a jealous factor. It's not gonna make me fall back from you. Yeah. Like I said earlier, it may make me want to step my game up if I really like you, if I know that there's other dudes in the picture. Shit. Because like I said, at the end of the day, when you're dating somebody, you're not in an exclusive relationship. It ain't a relationship, so you're still single. That's no different from when you meet somebody in the club and they ask you, are you single? And you say, yeah, I'm single, but I'm dating. That's a dead giveaway right there that they already dating somebody, but they still single. They're not tied down to nobody. So it's fair game. I will respect a woman telling me that, because like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I know me. If I feel like I'm the only one, but you dating 2 and 3 other people and you ghost me, you come back months later and I look up on Facebook and you done got married on a committed relationship, I'm gonna feel played. Because I'm gonna be like, it ain't the fact that you dating. I mean, you in a relationship now, but you ain't just pop up with this relationship out of the blue. You had to been dating this nigga. So that's something that you could have let me know ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have respected you more for that. So that's just me though.
Would you not know once she ghosts you though? What would you think when she ghosts you?
When she ghosts me, exactly. That's a dead giveaway. When she ghosts me, I know she fucking with somebody else.
Yeah.
She might have, she could have went to Glory. You don't know.
Or she just, I don't know. Or she might thought y'all weren't compatible. It could be that too.
It could be a few things.
It can. Well, that's a whole nother subject, because if you dating somebody and they feel like you ain't compatible, if you gonna ghost them, let them know that y'all ain't compatible. I was about
to say that too.
Yeah, don't just ghost them. Let them know that. Be honest with them, like, hey, you cool, but I don't feel like we got a lot in common. Yeah. We not really vibing like I thought we was. I'm gonna have to step away from it. Okay, cool. Don't just ghost a nigga. I don't hear from you.
Yeah.
And then you pop back up and you all in love. I'm gonna rob your ass. You and that nigga.
Know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's funny how a lot of these last few topics that we did, it boils down to communication, man. You know what I'm saying? You just got it. It's based on communication, man. And then everybody that you deal with, it's a different style of communication, man. So depending on who you're dealing with, it might come out right away or it might come out later on in the thing. Just
right.
Man.
She's a sweet, genuine person. I ain't gonna feel like I can't. I'm gonna feel like I can't hold that shit in. I'm like, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I would feel like me personally, I would feel like I need to tell her.
How much you feel like you can trust her right away, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that come after a while though.
I'm saying, but just as far as that, like if you what you said, if she's sweet and shit, what you said?
No, if she a good person, that's what I mean. Like if she a good person,
she a good person, then you
but
don't.
that don't mean I can trust her though, like you say though.
Yeah, but that's I feel that
I
ain't
don't feel
like
like, man, I don't want to do it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and tell her, like, man, this is what it is. I
Right.
might feel like that. I ain't saying I will feel like that. I'm saying I might feel like
So
that.
if she like that, it'll kind of let your guards down and make you go ahead and volunteer.
Not let my guards down with her.
I was trying to
telling her.
trust shit. Look,
nah, nigga, not
you
let my guards down.
I was gonna say, so that means you trust her.
Nah, with that, I'll be like, nah, I'm gonna let her know what it is on that situation.
Yeah.
Just like with a man should have to show her, like, to earn her trust. But go ahead though.
All right, so Mike.
Yeah.
How do you come out and say it? Like what? Y'all like date, how do you come out and say, like, how do you say it? How do you get that across?
I mean, I just be honest with her. Like, hey, you know, we've been going out for, we didn't went on by 2-3 dates, just like our third date. I think it's fair to let you know that I'm also seeing other women. I'm gonna just be straight up and down with you.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to let you know that you're not the only woman I'm seeing. I'm only letting you know this because it sounds crazy, but it's like I'm only letting you know this because I really do like you, and I don't want to string you along and play with your heartstrings. I want to be honest with you because we're not in a committed relationship. Yeah, it's true. I might like her more than I like the other girls that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
But we still not in a committed relationship. So I would rather not hide that information from her because the way the world is and the world's so small, if I don't let her know about these other girls and me and her out somewhere and then one of the other girls walk in, you best believe the other girl gonna say some shit. Mm-hmm. And then she gonna be looking like, nigga, what the fuck is this? What's going on?
I'm gonna send you a drink.
But if I told her,
that's player right there.
I've done that before at Bombshell. Seen the nigga I was talking to with another girl. And I sent them both drinks.
That's player. Where them drinks come from, nigga?
Let me ask you this: how did you feel when you seen him? Though
he asked me why I didn't come over there and speak.
Oh damn!
That's player. No, I didn't feel no type of way. I was being shady. I was being extra. I didn't really give a damn, honestly.
But you didn't feel like, you didn't know nothing about this girl, right?
I mean, no, but I knew that, you know, I knew what type of nigga he was. So, you know, I wasn't shocked, you know.
Right.
So why you send him a drink?
To be funny.
Okay.
Yeah, just to be funny, just to be, you know.
I mean,
yeah. I don't get it, but yeah. Now I get y'all playing with you, man.
Nigga know
just to be cute. That's all it was.
I know I'm fucking with you, man.
You know, I see him over there.
Shit, he actually came. He actually got up and walked over to my table.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you scared the shit.
Why she was right there?
Sending him a
yes.
Oh yeah, that's a player.
You scared him.
I ain't scared that man.
Nigga, when
she said, let me go talk to my cousin right quick.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Hey, y'all ever seen what movie that fucking was with LL Cool J and
Deliver Us from Evil?
You already know. And, you know that part of them two girls in the club, they was fighting over that thing. He was like, I've been dating both of y'all. We ain't in a relationship. That's the same shit. That's the same shit.
Be honest enough times, you fuck around and get both of them.
And he see how it work out? Because she might be down with the play. She be like, well, she ain't call her. Ooh, I just struck gold. Nah, shit. I done got the 2-for-1 special.
Well, if he say, I got the hookup, nigga, you play your cards right. You might can
fuck both of them. For real. Oh, shit. Straight up, nigga. I don't know. That's just me, though. You know, everybody different, but.
Hey, seen that? I got a quick, just a real quick one for you, man.
Put me on the spot or not? Go ahead. I'm with the shit. I'm with the shit, man. Let's go.
You're really on the spot, man.
Go ahead.
I just know you had been itching to kind of. I know you've been itching, man.
Go ahead. I think I know where you're going, but I ain't sure. Go ahead.
You know, your boy pregnant, man.
This
man.
nigga.
Boy,
I
look,
wouldn't even
pregnant.
nigga.
Homie pregnant, man.
I almost choked on my fruit.
Nah, he really threw me left field because I wasn't ready for that shit with that bitch ass nigga, man.
Homie expecting, man.
What y'all think?
Can I go first?
No. What's see that thing? Okay, go.
Yeah, give your views first.
Fuck that nigga, whoever support him, and the people he works for, because they know what they doing. But a lot of people don't understand what they doing. They just riding because they alphabet, but they don't understand that whole shit is an agenda. So that shit gonna stop all of us. Like it ain't gonna. They love being gay, whatever the case may be. I ain't got no problem with none of them, but ain't gonna be no more use. Ain't gonna be no more. They trying to stop all of us, nigga. It ain't about them, and it ain't about us. That's the whole point that they're not getting. Like they think it's about them that we just bashing them. That ain't the case. It's what they doing to all of us.
So okay, quick follow up. All right, we're gonna get to MJ2 in a second. So look,
don't stop all this points. You don't know what the fucking point is.
No, I'm looking at my boxes. All right, so look, see that. So you think it's like you remember when gangster rap first happened, and
it's the agenda. All that shit is the same shit.
Hold on. You remember when gangster rap first happened, and then it was people that it resonated with because they was really like that, but then it was also people that was just interested in it,
and they end up jumping in it. Some people was faking. Yes,
I think that's what this is. So
it's all
that.
that.
That's what that. You think it's gonna be the influence that turns people gay, or you? No. What you think? Like you think that's what it is?
It's both. They got people like that already, and like it's turning people gay. And that's why I was going with it. They aiming at the kids. Like you aim for the kids. Nigga, that's gonna do the biggest damage. Fuck if you aim it, like if they put that shit out and had it like rated R where only adults can get that shit, it wouldn't be no problem and it wouldn't affect people like it wouldn't affect the world like it's gonna do that they pushing that shit. They putting the shit in cartoons. Nigga, so Robin gay now.
It's gonna affect the kids who ain't necessarily gay, but they're gonna
ain't no kids gay unless they get fucked with
that lifestyle.
That's not true. That's not true.
Don't even
if most of them, I'm gonna say that. Cause I seen some niggas like since they was young, like, all right, we already knew that. But I'm saying most of the time that's the case. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Which one? Which case? The one like where they
get played with as a kid. As a kid.
But if they wasn't, like,
yeah, that does something to the mind as kids. They kid
kids to.
Yeah, that even if they don't act, they why you putting it in the kid mind? If you know what I'm saying, there's not a grown up that make their own decisions. Same with the gangster rap shit, like you say. That turned the hustling.
I said that to see if that was the parallel you.
They use the same method as all this shit. They put it in the music, in the movies, and all this shit on TV commercials. Nigga, they got a commercial with the devil on it, nigga. Promoting love.
MJ, what you think? Look, she comes.
Let me take a sip.
That nigga hit me in left field with that hoe, nigga.
Okay. Now you already know.
I know
you already know I'm gonna play the field.
Play the field.
Now go ahead.
First off, let me go ahead and put this disclaimer out of there. I'm against it completely, but you know I'm gonna play the field. Yeah. I understand what Lil Nas X is doing. Some people will do whatever they have to do. Yeah, that's true for the money, but I get what he's doing from a marketing standpoint. You have to understand the backstory of a lot of stuff. If you have to really follow a lot of things to understand the backstory. He's mimicking Drake is what he's doing. Drake, one of Drake's album, his head was turned, he was looking at the clouds. Lil Nas X had an album come out where he did the exact same album cover as Drake, being funny. So Drake came out with the album cover with the pregnancy women on the thing. He came out with his album with the same cover with men, and then he said he was pregnant and his baby dropping at a certain. This is all marketing. This is all
same time, who is he mocking? He ain't just mocking Drake. Can't no nigga get pregnant.
A nigga cannot get pregnant, but what he's doing is putting his spin on it. He's putting the pregnant women, so he put the pregnant men. It's all, let me tell you something. If you hate him or love it, he's getting motherfuckers to talk about him.
That's the whole thing.
He's getting people to talk about him. If he put out a regular album, with a regular cover, not as many people would be talking about it. Not as many media outlets would be talking about it. Like, it's the shock factor is what it is.
Business, though. I mean, that, you know, that's the business side of it.
That's it. Yeah. Like I say, they did it with the drugs. They did it with the gangster shit. They did it with everything. When they want to fuck us up, here you go. They did it with the dope. They did it with the guns in real life, nigga.
It's just that's his thing. He's just, I mean, even when I read comments of people that are from the community, they even said, okay, nigga, you taking it too far. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean.
Even the community is just like, this nigga tripping.
But now they got a lot of people think that we bashing him though.
It was all too far. The fucking video was
that's what I'm saying. And they letting kids see this shit. That's the problem.
But you know what's funny? My son on his own formed his own opinion about this. Like on his own. When he not telling him anything. We was in a store one day and the little song came on.
How old is he?
He's 11.
Okay, go ahead.
So the little song came on, tell me what you want, tell me what you need, when I was in the hair store. And the song fuck with you that I forget it's even him, because I'm in the hair store and I just start singing the song and my son was like, mama, don't sing that song. That's that devil song. And I've never told him this.
You see?
I've never told him this, but he stopped me. He was just like, mama, that's that song. And
that's what I'm saying. His shit working good already. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I was telling the truth on that YouTube.
Goddamn, we got 7 fucking minutes left. Fuck.
Yeah. Not 7 minutes.
Yeah, that bitch from the cut off. We gonna have to.
I'm just saying though. Listen to your son, man.
Oh, I know, but that's why I tell you, you can try to influence the kids if you want to, but they smart enough to form their own outlook. They are.
Not, we talking about babies though. They starting younger than that.
Them babies. Yeah. You know, them babies was singing that Old Town Road. Didn't know he was talking about riding.
He was at elementary schools, nigga.
I was like, shit.
But hey, in that defense though, Frank Ocean did the same thing with Novocaine, because that nigga was talking about easing the pain, and all these niggas was out there singing that damn Novocaine.
But this is the difference though. This is the difference with that. Yeah. Frank Ocean did do that, but Frank Ocean, see,
he did like how
you about to say the same thing I'm about to say. Go ahead.
But no, well, yeah, everybody's right. Everybody's right. The thing is the problem with Lil Nas X is that he's a pawn. People don't realize that he's a pawn. He's a pawn because they're using him to get to the children. When he came out, nobody knew he was gay until he announced that he was gay. When he came out with that Old Town Road, that was more of I thought it was.
Do you know why he came out?
But hold on, I thought that Old Town Road was a family-friendly kid song, which a lot of kids attached to that song. So they gravitated to him. So that's the first step. Boom. Throw out a regular song to have all these kids follow your lead. So now you got all these kids that's Lil Nas X fans, right? So then he come out as gay. Then when he come out as gay, he start doing all this crazy shit that he doing, and that's what the problem lies. Now the kids are already fans of his, and pretty much, unless you educating your own child, they gonna follow his lead. Now, I will say this: people mad at Boosie for his opinion, and I love Boosie's opinion. People try to compare Boosie and all his shenanigans, talk about he got gay women kissing in the back seat and all the shit he promote, all the sexuality that Boosie promote. The difference with that is Boosie was never thrown to the children. Boosie made shit for us from the jump for adults. Exactly what I was saying. So you can't compare Boosie's sexual escapades to Lil Nas X sexual escapades, because Boosie never came out and was targeted for your 5 and 6 year old.
Right.
But Lil Nas X came out and he was the target for children. So now that
wait a minute. Do you think it's a gay black male stigma? Because JJ Swish, whatever her name is, them little girls love the little JJ Swish girl with the little ponytail and stuff like that.
The headbands and shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you ask your daughters, they know who JJ Swish is.
But hey,
I seen that shit.
You're talking about.
And she came out as
she
gay.
came out. I seen that shit today. JoJo,
it's a little girl.
It's a girl.
She been came out as gay, and she's still wearing the little girl ponytails and still influencing the girls, but nobody's giving her smoke.
I don't even know who that is. You had to send that to me.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Unfortunately, I understand what you're saying, but unfortunately, it's like that. You know,
it is.
The society accepts.
I think it's gay, black, male. That's a big stigma. Because if you gay and white, they don't give a fuck. They let people go ahead, run around in their heels and.
Even if it is black male, man, it's because we like public enemy #1 type shit. They trying to destroy.
We already got enough stripes against us.
They've been here before our grand people been here. They've been doing that since back then.
Yeah, that's why boys fighting it so hard. Cause we
But you know what? From what I've heard, Lil Nas X wasn't even gonna come out as gay. I heard that he was caught with his male lover and he was blackmailed with video that they would leak out of him. And I don't think that man. I
believe they blackmailed him to whatever.
I don't think his intentions was to get these children to follow him like that, and then for him in his mind and his will flip it over like that.
MK Ultra. I'm just saying.
I didn't know nothing about all that.
And them people sat down at the boardroom table and they said, "Look, you got caught.
Get out.
You gonna have to run with it, go all the way to the extreme. That's the only way we're gonna continue to be able to do business.
That's the only way. Unless he was gonna be like Frank Ocean, anybody else that came out.
But that's anybody in the industry though. They do that too. Whatever you doing,
they spin
extreme. You do gangster shit, you gotta turn up. You do pimping shit, you do that shit, you gotta turn up. You do shit, you gotta turn up.
Even though you're against it, you're an understanding of it though, right?
Yeah, I understand gay people, even though I'm not with it. I understand.
Yeah.
Them.
Okay. So you understand that he's gay and he didn't got exposed. So like you said, with anything else, he had to turn up with.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I don't think that his intentions was to try to corrupt the kids. I don't think his personal intentions was for that.
MK Ultra, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Do your research on MK Ultra.
I'm not researching nothing on my computer. I had them people come looking for me.
I'm just saying. Hey, they probably do that though, huh?
Yeah, baby.
Keep going.
Baby, ain't gonna have me on Unsolved Mysteries.
They got to buck it out with me, nigga. They got to buck it out with me. I'd have been ready to shoot a nigga for a while. I'm not ready to shoot them.
Don't be ready to shoot a nigga for a while.
No, I'm just saying how we grew up. We was that niggas thought niggas was. I ain't gonna say niggas wanted that, but niggas was always ready as kids, but to fight and anything like that.
Yeah.
Right.
When we never was thinking like that about them.
Right.
We never thought like that about them. Like the people who actually put us in this shit.
So are you taking your children to see Cinderella?
No. And I'm gonna get on my baby mama ass if she bring me to go see it.
What's wrong with Cinderella? What's going on?
I just asked you.
You ain't see that video?
I
didn't see that. Remember the gay nigga that wore the dress? I don't like.
He's the fairy godmother.
Who?
Playing a genderless godmother.
He's the fairy godmother. It's the mother.
I'm gonna have to go to see what
she said. Genderless on the. I posted the interview.
Yeah, you talking about that black dude.
It's in the trailer. It's in the trailer.
I'm gonna send y'all the video. The nigga said, the kids are ready. He said it's the grown-ups that's tripping. Hey, the kids are ready.
Forget it being genderless. It's a man in a dress.
Yes.
Hey, we gonna have to continue this whole in the group chat. This whole from the cutoff.
Hey, nigga, for real.
Hey man, Hard to Swallow podcast. DJ Sharp, Mike Bunny, MJ, and C Nat, man.
Hey,
sandwich right.
See y'all again, man. Next time, man.
All right.